Today I wanted to share about the challenge of believing the truth. I've probably already said this because it's a real theme. Believing the truth when in the natural things look ridiculous. And yeah, that can be a real challenge. And we can be like one of the people in the Bible that said, I believe, but help my unbelief. And we don't have to rely on our own belief. Jesus says we can have like a mustard seed, and he's the one that has the fullness of faith, and so we can rest into his faith, especially when it's really challenging. And often that can be when we have more than one situation that looks impossible. Maybe even the whole lot looks pretty dire at this point, or maybe it's one particular thing that's really, really challenging. But yeah, we want to push in and believe like Jesus did. You know, I was praying with a friend today, and she was saying, you know, God can do immeasurably more abundantly than what we could possibly ask or think. And Jesus going to the cross was a really terrible, horrific event, but it actually brought so much beauty, so much freedom, all the blessing that God wanted to pour out on us. He can do that because of what Jesus did on the cross. So something that seems horrific and terrible in the natural, God has the power to make that, or to use that, or what the enemy planned for evil, you know, God intends for good for our lives. And the total opposite can be true if we just hang in faith, and not doing that in our own strength, but just relying on Jesus' faith to get us through. And not just get us through, but being in a place of faith is a place of thriving and peace and hope. And you know, we lay down those things too, and just, you know, we want relationship with God more than what he's, you know, going to give us. But he does want to give us good things, and he does treat us like daughters and sons, and we are daughters and sons when we accept what Jesus did on the cross on our behalf. So praying with a friend today really encouraged me, and yeah, I feel like that's a real key as well, is just to share that burden, I guess, or that prayer need, and encourage each other. It says to encourage each other daily, and so I am, even though it's been a challenging time, I do want to come on here daily and speak encouragement and life, and trusting that someone that's going to meet, that's going to encourage someone. So yeah, so bless you heaps, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye.